At the end of your sales conversation, here's a question you're basically going to ask. Here's what it sounds like. Listen, you got a choice to make. Unfortunately, I can't give you any guidance one way or the other, but I know exactly what the choice is based on our conversation. You're at this spot dealing with a few problems that are causing you to impact, and you don't want to deal with it anymore. Totally understand. In a perfect world, where you get to is picture perfect, so impact. That makes complete sense. So the real question you're going to have to answer is, whatever we come up with and whatever the structure of the deal is, does it make sense to accept it to get closer to where you want to be? Does it make sense to help you get from where you are to where you want to be? Does that make sense to you? And it will or it won't. That's up to you. That's how I'm going to reframe that sales conversation, because that's the real answer. What you don't want to have is a conversation of, here's my offer, now let's haggle about whether that's a fair offer or not. Now let's pull up comps in Zillow. Now let's argue about how much a 2x4 costs and what we can get labor for. That's a tough conversation. And that's not the conversation you want to have. You be open and honest. Listen, you can get more money elsewhere. You can rehab this thing yourself. You could probably do it for cheaper than I can, because you could get friends and family and pay them in pizza and beer. Obvious. Also, you would keep whatever profit I plan to make on the house if I were to buy it and rehab it. But the real question for you is this. You told me you're sick of it. You told me you're tired of it. You told me you can't deal with it anymore. And you've been up all night because of it, and your marriage is suffering because of it. So I get the urgency. That was not lost on me. I get that you just want everything simple, a little smaller place, everything that works, and a little money in your pocket. And I get that too. I can help you get there in short order. Right now, it's the quickest way from here to there. But in exchange, it's going to cost you a few bucks. You will not get as much money as if you stayed here, you spent 6 months, you rehabbed it, you fixed everything, you put it on the market, you did the open houses, you did the checklist once people found some inspection stuff and you fixed that. You would make money than what I can offer you here. That's a guarantee. The real question is, do you want to take care of it now? It'll cost you a few bucks to do so, or do you want to do it yourself and take care of it later? That's the trade-off. I cannot answer that question for you. That's for you to decide. That's what you're selling.